This is Shawn Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moss.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you with Billy Joel this Tuesday morning. What a blue Tuesday it is out there. Fog and rain and everything else. Budget some extra travel time as you're heading out to start your day. So yesterday kicked off, I guess, a celebration for some, like yourself, Sue. For others, like myself, I got up and left the room.
What celebration?
The Bachelor is back.
Oh, with Nick. Yeah, it's Nick
The
Vale.
Bachelor. Nick Vale. From what my daughter was saying, 3-time loser, right?
Well, here's the deal. Yes, he didn't get chosen on the first one, and he got all the way to the end. He didn't get chosen on the second one. He got all the way to the end. Then he was in the Paradise one in the summer.
Yeah.
Bachelor and Bachelorette in Paradise. Didn't do anything there. But that's where people started to sort of like him and see a nice side to him.
Well,
So
earlier
now
he
they're
had
giving
lashed
him-
out at the girls, right?
Yes,
It was
and-
very,
Sort of like
rude.
Trump, very polarizing. You either hate him or you don't, and it's fun to watch in these
Can
girls.
we say that The Bachelor is the most ridiculous show on television?
No, I love it.
Really?
I love it.
To me, it's so ridiculous. I can't even, I don't even know what to compare it to. Like, the old expression, I'd rather watch paint dry.
I love it. As I don't know about all this, but people I would imagine love this. This is the train wreck right now. I like it when he sort of finds the 2 or down to the top 3. And then I'll start watching more. But this is where you meet all the girls. You see
Now,
them.
some people are saying now that the girls really
Catfight.
don't necessarily want to be in love, but they want to be on television. Do you think that this is really like these people? I mean, how many of these bachelors and bachelorettes have actually gotten married after the show?
I would like to see the percentages. There are some.
A couple, maybe? Like, more have not than have, right? I think so.
I think now
Seems like
lately
they
they've been staying together.
Really?
Yeah.
So this
From
is
what
sort
I
of
see.
like online dating on steroids. Was that how you'd compare it?
I wouldn't compare it to online dating at all.
No? Okay.
Not at all.
I think it's sort of, I mean, here you have, like in online dating, you go online and you don't know the person and you get together and you meet or whatever. Here you go on TV, you don't know the person, you get together and
Everything is in front of everybody. I mean, it's all out there. Everything you do, the way he kisses, the way he, the way
Well,
they
that's true. You could
jump on
you
him
could be
and,
online dating and hide behind like another,
Yes. Absolutely.
profile and things like that.
But no, I'm excited for this one. I think it's going to be the best yet.
Now, you watched last night.
I did.
Did any girls make complete fools of themselves?
One girl rode in with a camel.
Came in on a camel.
And
what was her thing? Was she supposed to be like...
I hear you like to... What do camels have? Humps. So that's what she said. Yes, I hear you like... Yeah. Came
See?
in on a camel.
You just proved my point. You just summed up my entire conversation here.
Oh!
Now we know the
Oh!
truth about The Bachelor.
Oh, my goodness.
92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you with Rob Thomas. 6:08, 44 degrees on this Wednesday morning, January 4th. So it was very much coincidence today. Last night when I was looking at some show prep for today,
Yes.
we were watching The Middle last night. I was sitting there on my laptop and I said, oh, this is kind of a funny thing because the Hex, if you watch The Middle or if you don't, we're going into what they call an escape room.
Yes.
Which is like a game. And
It sure is.
they were having fun with it, but then you put together a localized story about an escape room.
Yeah.
And I was saying last night to my wife, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, they have one right in Toms River or
Really?
Monmouth County as well. But they have one right on Route 37. Check it out. I did a blog about it because I've done this and I love it.
Yeah. Now, what the premise was with the Hex on the show, they were in like a laboratory, like a science lab.
Okay.
And if they didn't, find the way to get out, to get to whatever it was they had to do, zombies were going to come. So it was sort of like a goofy sci-fi kind of thing.
You work as
And
a
there was all-
team
you
to
work
get
as a
out
team.
of this room.
Yes.
You
And-
basically are locked in a room for a certain amount of time, whatever amount of time you
Yeah.
want, I guess, or
Yeah.
they give it to you.
Yeah.
And then you try to work it out with clues. You get out of this room with clues, and everyone works together.
Now,
It's
do we
pretty
know
cool.
the theme of the escape room here in Tom's River?
There's several,
Oh,
and
there's
it's more
several.
live action. There's actually like an apartment. There's a casino. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's called live action escape rooms.
And you go and you pay per family or individual? How does that work?
Individual.
Okay.
You pay as individual.
I guess if you don't have enough people to make a whole team, you get paired with other people?
Yeah,
and
but
become
no,
a team?
You can do it with two. You can do
really?
it as low as two,
Okay.
and you can go up as high
Because there
as
was
you
a
need.
guy who was all by himself, and he ended up with the hex going in because he had nobody to go in with. So
Well, that's cool, I
Maybe if you were
guess.
by yourself, then you
I've
would
never
go somewhere.
done. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and you look for clues, and then you go through different levels to
Yeah.
get to the end where you finally get out.
It's pretty
and
neat to do
escape.
it with kids and bring your friends, and it's just a cool night out.
Huh. Okay,
Yeah.
well, check out Sue's story for the localness of it at
Find out where it is,
WOBM.com. Is that a word, the localness of it?
Local, well, it's a Sean word. We like it.
English teachers just went, no!
Sean said it, not Sue.
92.7 WOBM with the Fray on a brand new Wednesday morning, 44 degrees in Tom's River. And we're talking about a story, Sue, on our website at WOBM.com, the best towns to own a home here at the shore. And what they did was they put this survey together with a group called Nerd Wallet. And they used home ownership rates, monthly costs, median home value, and population to determine where is the best place to own a home today here at the Jersey Shore. And they were very specific about number one. And it falls in Barnegat Township, Sue, in the Ocean Acres section of Barnegat Township. They say is the best place to own a home right now at the Jersey Shore. Number two on the list was Tinton Falls, and Tom's River was number three. Best place to own a home here at the shore. If you want to see the complete list, you could check it out at WOBM.com. But yeah, it's pretty funny, though, how they put these things together to come up with the different places where it's best to own a home. But Barnegat Township, number one right now if you're thinking about buying a home.
Very cool. I have friends down there. Excellent.
Yeah, it's a very quiet section over there in Barnegat. So
I like it.
check it out. Stories at WOBM.com. Where's the best place to own a home at the shore? Is your town on that list? 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn and Sue with you on a brand new Tuesday morning. Counting Crows with Vanessa Carlton. 6:38, 44 degrees. So over the weekend, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going into my 21st year here doing the morning show here at WOBM. So it's been over 20 years now that I've been doing this show here.
Congratulations.
And a lot, thank you. But what I was thinking of is how much things have changed in ways since when I first started doing the show
Okay.
here. So I did a bunch of questions asking listeners about whether we're better off here at the shore now than we were 20 years ago. So I'm going to fire these off at you, Sue. Are schools better now than they were 20 years ago?
Yes.
Okay, you say yes.
I would think so.
All right, according to our survey, 68% say no, 31% say yes. Do you like the
Trying to
neighborhood?
stay positive.
All right, do you like the neighborhood that you live in?
I do, yes.
Okay, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at our survey, 94% of those say they like their neighborhood that they
that's
live
good.
in. All right. Are our beaches better now than they were 20 years ago? What do you think? I said yes to this. What did you say?
I'm thinking they're a lot cleaner, but
Okay.
I don't know. I
All right.
mean, what do people think?
All right, so according to our survey, 57% say no, 43% say yes.
Trying to stay positive
All right.
in the new year.
Our roads, are they better now than they were 20 years ago? Our roads. Here's what I said about this. I said the Parkway is better, but our local roads
I
aren't.
don't think absolutely not.
All right,
yeah.
so what did people say? 92% said no, the roads are not better now than they were 20 years ago.
All right.
Crime. Is crime worse now than it was 20 years ago, Sue?
Yes.
All right, so you're saying it's worse now. All right, according to our survey, 92% said now. I said now as well.
Yes.
And are you looking to leave the shore?
No.
What do you think?
No.
I said no as well. I said I'm not looking to leave the shore.
I'm not looking to leave.
85% of those on our survey said no, they're not going to leave the
Okay.
Jersey Shore.
It's their home.
Only 15% said yes. Two last questions. Is there more entertainment now than 20 years ago here? I said yes because we got more restaurants.
I don't think
more
so.
things. Okay, so you say no. So- all right. Yes. According to our survey, 64%.
Failing this.
64% say there is more things to do now here at the shore. 36% said no. Finally, are you happy with your local government? I said I am. Sue, how about you?
Yeah.
You're happy with your local government?
Mm-hmm.
57% said yes. So there you go. Those are some of the findings according to our survey.
Mm-hmm.
Some things we're better off now. Some things aren't quite so good.
Right.
I think one of the big things is the roads.
Ugh.
The local roads.
They're not good at all. Yeah, like you said, the Parkway is gorgeous.
Yeah. Check out the story at WOBM.com.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
WOBM, good morning. We're playing the Morning Coffee Contest for Kiddabaloo tickets, and we're doing kids trivia. These are actual questions that were asked to kids. So you have to tell us which one of these is not true. All right? Some lipsticks contain fishtails. Cat urine glows when placed under a black light. And like fingerprints, everyone's tongue print is different. Which statement is not true?
3.
You're going with the fingerprints and the tongue?
Yes.
Sorry. That is true. WOBM, good morning. So what do you think it is? Which is the false statement?
The cat urine.
No, it's true.
Oh, my goodness.
WOBM, good morning. Which statement is not true?
The middle one, the cat urine.
No, the cat.
No.
It does glow under a light.
Come on, fishtails.
WOBM,
Lipstick.
good morning. What do you think it is? Which one's false?
I think that the tongue is false.
No, it's
No,
true.
that's not
It is
it.
true. WOBM, good morning. Which one is the false statement?
The fishtail.
Yes, number one. Yes, you're right.
Absolutely right.
Yes, the lipsticks do not contain fishtails.
Thank goodness.
But what they do contain is the scales of the fish.
Oh.
A lot of lipsticks are made with fish scales.
Oh.
So there you go. Pucker up.
Oh.
My lips get so dry.
Fishy.
Ew. Can you imagine if it would smell
Gross.
like fish?
What's your name?
Anna,
Anna, what town are you from?
I am from Tom's River.
Congratulations, you're a winner. Hold on the line. She's going to Kiddabaloo, Sue.
Oh, you're going to have so much fun. Anna, Kiddabaloo. For your tickets, log on to WOBM.com.
92.7 WOBM. Good morning. Shawn Sue with you on a Wednesday morning.
Hi
It's
there.
January 4th. 8:27, 44
I'm
degrees.
ready for this sunny day.
Yeah, going to be a nice one today. So Megyn Kelly is leaving Fox and heading to NBC. What do you
Yeah.
think of all this? You think it was with all that unraveling that had, came at the top of the chain with all the sexual allegations and everything?
If you read her books, because she has a lot of books out, she was telling us that her biggest dream was to have a daytime TV show. NBC is giving it to her.
Yeah. Now,
And
but
a nighttime show as well.
Yeah, but what's
The
interesting
magazine
is
show.
mainstream media took such a hit during the presidential election. Places like CNN and NBC and places really have, people have sort of abandoned it as a news source. I'm surprised that she's going there to be the place where she's looking for her voice. But hey, they
I
say
don't believe
it's a
they'll-
lot more money for
Yeah.
her, and that's the bottom line, I guess.
A network, sure.
know.
It's smart for her. Keep moving up. She has this opportunity. Go for it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I mean, will the folks who enjoyed her on Fox News move over to NBC where, it's a much different type of news? It's more Hollywood and entertainment on NBC than
Yeah,
is
we'll
real
see.
news. It's sort of like fake news.
I think they'll like her. I
Yeah.
think she'll do just fine.
All right, we'll see what happens.
She has
But
a lot
anyway,
of followers.
Megyn Kelly later in the year will be making that move over to NBC. All right, here's Mumford & Sons. Take us to news time. 92.7 WOBM.
I guess.
I got the
What a way
rundown,
to
Sue.
start the new year.
Yeah, well, what I did
ahead.
was I'd never gone into one of those chairs, those massage chairs that you see like,
Like
at
at
the
the
mall,
mall?
at the
Okay.
mall or whatever. I never did that before, but I was waiting for a while because, the girls were doing some things, and I decided to sit in that thing.
Okay. First off, did you use quarters or dollar bills?
No, dollar bills, because
Okay.
I went for the full 15 minutes.
Nice. Wow.
And all of a sudden, I felt the thing clamping down on me. And I got to be honest with you. I started being like, wait a minute now. My legs are squeezing and, what's going on here? It was the roughest 15 minutes of my life. It felt like somebody was using the end of a baseball bat. It was one of those massage that you get that's like the pounding. You know what I'm saying? The rough, deep tissue kind of thing. And I guess there's like steel rods in the back of the chair that poke you. And I was like, oh God. I was like, where's the emergency? Where's the emergency shut off? Where's the shut off on this thing?
Didn't they have an eject button?
I didn't have an eject button. But and I'm looking at the guy next to me, and he's like doubled over and he's shaking, like, blah, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't going the way I thought it was going to go.
Oh, that's funny.
And it was squeezing me so I couldn't get out. And it was just...
It was squeezing you.
Yeah, it was just... And it kept poking me. And I went... And a couple times I went, oh!
Maybe it was broken.
Well, I felt like I was being waterboarded.
Oh, no.
92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you on a Tuesday morning. It is January 3rd. We are 17 days away from Inauguration Day when President Trump will take over the White House. So over the weekend, we were asking the question, are you ready for a Trump White House? And, there'll be a contingency of folks from the shore going down to see the inauguration.
Poll, correct? Is there a...
Yeah, we did a poll, and we were also
percentage?
taking comments. Now, as far as the survey's concerned, when you go to the survey, 67% say they're not looking forward to Trump, and 32% say that they are. Okay, so the no's outweigh the yays.
Okay,
but then when you go to the our Facebook page, so many comments come in. What's funny is it's very polarizing when it comes to President Trump, because you either are really happy or really sad. In fact, there's a lot of comments we can't even read, on the air. But you have people that were very excited. Like Jim wrote, hell yeah, I can't wait. Can't come quick enough. And then, a person like David wrote that he was vomiting and throwing up.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Judy wrote, yes, exclamation points.
She's ready.
And then Nancy says, I'm so embarrassed for this nation.
It so does go back and forth.
Carol writes, yes, good riddance, Obama. And then Carmen wrote it, I'm horrified.
It's something that we all have to come to grips with. It's going to be happening in 17 days? Is that what you said?
17 days, yes.
Yeah.
January 20th is Inauguration Day. So, but anyway, so a lot of people, a lot of different comments. Check it out on our Facebook page, and also check it out online at WOBM.com. But should be, an interesting inauguration with this president being, a very polarizing figure. I think it'll be that way for his whole first 4 years.
I would imagine.
Back and forth, back and forth.
We'll see what happens. For more information on that, or if you want to do the poll, log on to WOBM.com.
And tell us what you really think.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I want...
Good morning, Shawn Sue with you on a brand new Tuesday morning. It is January 3rd. A little footloose, Kenny Loggins. 9:14, 44 degrees. Sue, you put a story up on our website looking for the best in Ocean County.
Yeah, definitely. Talking about these vapes. These vapes have become very popular. You know what I'm talking about with these e-cigarettes and the fruit flavor inside of them?
I just see a lot of smoke coming out. I thought a girl was on fire the other day because it looked like a big, huge cloud around her.
You can get different vape sizes, of course, and the different amount of smoke that comes out. A lot of people do like that, heavier smoke that comes out. You're a little bit more satisfied. But I did best vape shops in Ocean County. We have a lot of them. So if you go to the blog at WOBM.com, and that all boils down to who can help you the best with, if you have to change a filter on it or change a coil inside of these vapes and where you get the best juices. They're called e-juices. You can get nicotine in them. You can't, But I did say in my blog, just check with your doctor, make sure, read up on it, and see what would be good for you.
Are there age restrictions on this, or can anybody use these things?
I think there is an age now restriction of like 18 plus. I don't
Really?
think you can go in, or it might be 21 plus. Oh, did I say that wrong? It might be 21 and over. I'm not sure, but you have to check that out too.
Little kids can't just grab these things and use them. Well,
No.
I don't know nothing about them.
Absolutely not.
I've never even held one
of them. It is not
of
for little ones. Absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
All right, so check out the list. And do you have various places up there, or are you looking for
Yes.
people to tell you where?
No, there are various places from Yelp.com
I
that put
gotcha.
us throughout, Ocean County,
Oh,
and where
okay.
some of the best are.
Okay. All right, so you can check it out. It's at WOBM.com. I think we have one in our town
Yeah,
that
you
is
do
there.
actually. You have a gorilla vape. They're very popular. It's like a chain.
A gorilla vape.
It's called Gorilla Vapes.
Oh, okay.
And that's a chain.
Oh, I haven't.
And you have one there, as well as in Lacey.
Is there like a giant gorilla outside?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, for goodness sake.
There's sharks and
Know
I'm
your
seeing
town.
gorillas.
Know
and-
your town.
Oh my goodness. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn and Sue with you on this Thursday morning. It is January 5th. Up on our website at WOBM.com, we have the ranking of the top towns most affected by drug abuse. And you can check out to see if your town is on that list. Isabel wrote in and says, why is the addiction rate so high, and why for those who have been in treatment that they're not getting any better? Ray says, such a sad state of affairs. Deborah says she's not surprised by this list.
So sad.
So sad. That's exactly what she said, too. And Pat says, of course, Tom's River's #1. So check out the story at WOBM.com. And, you know, it's something we need to talk about. And, you know, maybe in 2017, so we can get more involved in ways to bring attention to this problem, because I guess that's the only way, is talking this out and trying to help our kids, you know, not become addicted and in a situation where they end up in treatment and then relapsing. And it seems like a vicious circle for many.
Right.
They go in, they get treatment, they come out, they relapse, they go back in. You know, I don't know what we can do to bring more, you know, attention to that, but maybe that's something we could set a goal for this new year, you know, ways that we can, you know, maybe, you know, get more attention to looking out for problem signs with our kids and trying to help. So
scary. It scares the death out of me.
yeah, the stories at WOBM.com. Check it out. It's also on Facebook and Twitter as well. And you can post your comments there. You can also post on the story as well. And we'll keep you up to date on that. Weather for today, Sue, looks like we're seeing some sun, but it's a cold one as the kids are heading off. Speaking of going off to school, right now we're at 27 in Toms River.
Brr.
It's a chilly start to the day, and we're seeing that snow come our way.
Yeah, highs only into the mid-30s. Today it's going to be a cold.
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.